We're here to encourage them, right? Okay, so the way I see this is that we participate in sports to develop traits and skills that we're going to carry in life, right? So I broke it down into 4 words that we need to exhibit to be successful. And right now, we're looking for a win, okay? And I know you want it, I really do, okay? But we have to show all these things to be successful, okay? So first, let's start with commitment. Declan?
The state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or an activity.
All right, so I chose Declan for commitment because y'all know that he is always there, okay? And we're very quick to say or to point out the kiddos that are on the field and are playing, and it's easy to see, okay, well, they're very committed, they work hard and all this stuff, pay attention. But we don't always look at the kiddos that are in the sideline, okay, that are always there, and it takes a lot for a kid to be there, not play all the time, and still encourage their teammates. So then ask yourself, if I'm not playing, am I gonna be there? Okay, and some of y'all really need to think about that. Am I gonna be the first person to quit if I don't get the playing time? Or are you gonna be committed to a cause, to your team? Okay? And you know what I'm talking about. Okay, second thing, courage.
The ability to do something that frightens you.
Oh yeah.
I talked to Ethan about this, and he says, well, am I gonna have to say this in front of everybody? And I was like, well, yeah, and he's like, well, I'm scared. Well, then that's more reason for you to do this, okay? More reason for you to be courageous, get up there and say something important to your teammates, okay? So, I know that y'all get scared sometimes. I hear it sometimes in the classroom. Y'all say it, oh, we're gonna play Mason, and we're gonna play so-and-so, and they're big, and all this stuff. Well, so? Why not have the courage to get out there and do something about it, instead of being scared? Okay, and those are all life lessons right there. You're gonna deal with a lot of stuff when you grow up. And are you gonna back down, or are you gonna go through with it? Next one. Selflessness.
Concern more with the needs and wishes of others than others. Than with
It says concern more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own. So when I talked to the kiddos this morning, I asked them about who is the most unselfish person. Cinco's name came up quite a bit. Okay, and I thought that was really awesome. And I asked why. So they said, well, he is always encouraging others, he's always very positive, and a lot of times, even Coach Keller had mentioned this, he will play out of position, just to practice, just to make sure that it gets done. Okay, and he's always very positive, and he wants his teammates to be the best teammates they can be, because it will help the team. And that right there is being very unselfish. So, how does this work with our team and with our life? Okay, if you are an unselfish person, you're going to have a wonderful life, because you're always going to put others in front of yourself all the time, and you're just going to feel great about it. Okay, as a team, I mean, this never ends. You have to think of others. Okay, example: if you are not carrying the ball, are you going to go block for the person that is carrying the ball? I hope so, because I don't always see that on film. Okay? One, The other thing too, I'm sorry, but I'm keeping it real. The other thing is, if somebody gets a touchdown and you don't get the touchdown, are you gonna be mad? Well, why be mad if your team scored and your team got the points and it leads to a victory? The most important thing is the 1-0. The 1-0, the win, not the individual stats. You are going to be remembered by your record, your team record, not your individual record. I can't stress that enough, and I see it way too much. Last thing, aggression.
Aggression, hostile or violent behavior or attitudes towards another, readiness to attack or confront.
So, I think it's pretty obvious why I picked Debbie, right? Okay, so I really don't need to elaborate on that. Guys, aggression, and this just doesn't apply to football, it also applies to volleyball. Okay, I've told the volleyball girls many times that when you're up on the net, you've got to hit very aggressively. You've got to be out to kill. You got to be out to kill the person on the other side of the net. Football is the most aggressive. We go out there, we're not always ready to hit. And that needs to be your mentality. You have to hit. And you have to be ready to be hit. Okay, how many times are we gonna get hit and then we're down for a little while because we're not expecting it? You have to expect to get hit. You know what I am talking about. So why not you be the aggressor this time? Okay. I hope that I'm not coming across as being so negative. I'm just pointing out the obvious and reality. Maybe some things that maybe other people don't want to say, but I'm going to say it. The beauty of all this is that it can change just like that. You can choose to turn it on right then and there, but you have to choose to do it. You can play tonight and say, you know what? I'm going to change things up, and I'm going to play for my teammates, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that my team scores and my team wins. Guys, you have to show all this stuff with you've got to be committed. You have got to be committed to each other. You've got to be committed to your team. You don't miss. You don't miss practice. You don't miss anything for this cause right here. Do you understand? Are we going to take care of business tonight? Good.